Decisions, decisions. Do I want to go left, or do I want to go right? Operation Metro has truly proven to be one of those love it or hate it kind of maps. Hated by the majority because for a Battlefield map, it certainly doesn't have that Battlefield vibe. This subway, for example, totally infantry based, all close quarters battling, all shooting round the corners kind of feel to it. And your success will depend on which kind of routes you take. And on this occasion, I decided to take the right flank. And on this occasion, I managed to get behind one and then take on two more as I cut into the middle flank to try and spice it up a little bit. On this occasion, it worked. But on another occasion, you might try and go down the left flank. And this time around, I managed to shoot two guys in the back who were in the middle tunnel. And I decided I'd just abandon the left flank and I'd go down the middle tunnel myself. And genius here didn't quite work out that I was clearly shooting from the left side. Nonetheless, he's dead, and that's 3 down and I can progress. This entire subway in Operation Metro is made up of these 3 channels, the left tracks, the right tracks, and the middle tunnel, and you can weave in and out of the 3 and constantly spice up which way you're gonna go to progress forward. And this whole style of first-person shooting, the whole shall I go left, right or middle flank concept, is a lot more reflective of Medal of Honor. The close quarters battling has been notoriously compared by Battlefield players to other games, such as Call of Duty. Fortunately for me, I happen to love Medal of Honor, I happen to love Call of Duty, and I happen to love Battlefield. And as a result, I also happen to love Operation Metro. The way the map plays is definitely to my liking. And I'm trying to attack A now on the second base, and I started left flank, went middle, then cut back out to the left. And from the point where I first cut into the tunnel, to here, I've killed 8 guys. Surely this is enough for me to push up now and try and get a plant on A, with a few teammates arriving. Amazingly, not. There's still one more guy tucked on the left and another teammate arriving at the train, who I can just about pistol whip, but Jesus man, I can't do it all myself. That's 9 guys and there was a 10th to stop me. And from his point of view it would look like this. Here's me protecting A from my right flank, and there's quite a lot coming at me here, but my grenade catches 2 guys, and I catch this guy with the PKP. So that's 3 down so far, but then again, 9 kills was still not enough last time to stem the flow. Always expect more guys to come when you're in the Metro, as I get an extra 2 guys here who are trying to attack A. And if I was on the attacking team, I would try and plant at B first, because not only is it further away from the defender's spawn, but when B is out the way, they'll find that side of the tunnel less important to defend, so it may open up a few more gaps for you to let you try and slip into A. And on this occasion, the attackers managed to get B planted, but me, I will defend MCOM stations with my life. And to back me up, I often like to carry a big fucking light machine gun round. And if you don't know me well enough, please understand this about me. I like to spray lots of bullets, and light machine guns let me spray lots and lots of bullets. This is one big ass magazine I have, 200 rounds to be exact. In fact, I'm on the same 200 round belt I was using when defending A earlier. I'm yet to reload, and that's the kind of insurance that I like to have when I'm defending the subway. And while my teammate was disarming B, I decided to hop in the train and try and hold off the rest of the guys who are attacking down this side. And with a PKP in my hands, I feel pretty fucking resilient. Sadly for me, I finally have to reload, but the entire left tunnel is cleared. But when attacking B, I don't like to go that way. I like to go through the middle tunnel and then come out of this doorway, because it takes everyone by surprise and you have some instant half-point cover. And that's already 3 down with the M4. That gives the teammates who are trying to come up this right flank some space to move up with me. And now I've got a few people who can shoot back and let me progress further up myself. And I understand that Operation Metro on PC is a 16v16 clusterfuck of people. You might not be able to pull off stuff like this on PC because it's far too populated. Sadly for me, I don't have the PC capable of playing Battlefield 3 yet, but I'm currently playing Battlefield on the Xbox, and perhaps that's part of the reason I find Operation Metro more fun, because 12v12 is a lot more manageable. Hopefully in the near future, I can make the transition to PC, because it looks like a lot of fun. But I managed to make a big enough nuisance of myself in this train to give my teammates the freedom of planting B, and I managed to hold off one more guy, but I didn't last too long. I do unfortunately die, but my teammates defend B, and just as I mentioned earlier, when B is out the way, there's less need for the defenders to be there, and that means more flanking opportunities. Peek-a-fucking-boo, lads, look who decided to get behind you. And that's 3 down so far, That's nearly a squad's worth of people who can all sit in front of A and defend it. Gone and out the way. And with my teammates spawning here, they're going to plant A, I'm going to get one more kill, and when the bomb is ticking, it's up to you how you want to defend it. Do you just want to sit down here and shoot them as they run towards the bomb from their spawn? That works pretty well, because as soon as they spawn, they've got to go through you first. And from this left hand side, you have a lot of cover and you have a good line of sight on them. Or you could try and do it in style. I did mention that I love light machine guns, but I didn't mention that I also love explosives. When the charges are down and ticking, just lay a block of C4 on the ground next to it, and when you can hear the ticking, you can get a nice juicy triple. And then just take another peek inside in case there's any stragglers, and indeed, hip fire them with a light machine gun. This is why I love Operation Metro. This is why I love Base 2 in the subway. So much action. And I fucking love it. That was Base 2, the subway, in a nutshell on Operation Metro, but this whole concept of flanking, going left, going right, going down the middle, it kind of carries on into this third Base 2 at the top of the escalators, because when you're on defense, if you can push the attackers back to the point where you're controlling the top of the stairs, looking down and just shooting them off, a kind opportunity may arise where you can get behind them and annihilate them and drain their tickets a lot faster. That clusterfuck of stairs over there, that's a dangerous place for the attackers to get to. If they can get up there and into the corridor, you may have a problem, but me? Did I ever mention that I love light machine gun sprays? Amazingly, those 4 guys there, that was a quad spray. I didn't see 4 guys, but I had 4 kills. Amazing. And then there's the 5th guy who's delighted to see me, and that's 5 down. 5 on respawn delay, and that gives me a chance to perhaps push forward. And if you're careful enough looking down, left and right, and no one's coming at you, the chances are they're not coming for you, and they're trying to go down your left flank to the clusterfuck stairs. So carefully check the spawn and make sure no one's going to shoot you in the back, because you're about to shoot a whole lot of other people in their backs. Oh fucking dear. I mean, every once in a while, please, for the love of God, take a second to look behind you, because that is not supposed to fucking happen to you. Even as a defending player, you can use the flanks to your own advantage to drain their tickets, like with that quad spray and the 5th guy on top of it. That's 5 tickets gone in a matter of seconds, but B is ticking, and once again, I'm using their own flanks against them, and I'm behind the attackers. That's 1, that's 2, please, gents, look behind you. I mean, a rampaging man with a light machine gun should never be ignored. I get the disarm, I killed 1 more guy who tries to attack me, another one in the corridor, and the spawning squad mate defeats me. Bastard. But even on the second base, when you're defending, if you're aggressive enough, you can use their own flanks against them once again. Getting behind attackers is something you should not risk often, because shit like that will happen. They'll get forward and plant the bomb while you're away from it. But on some occasions, it can work to your advantage. I've killed 3 so far, and it allows me to push up from behind and shoot those who planted the charge in the back. Because they're not going to be looking at their own spawn. They're going to be looking at my spawn. Well, I'm sorry lads, I'm coming from your spawn. 2 guys with their backs to me as a result, and there's the 3rd defender, and I get a disarm just in time. Using the flanks against the attackers is something that can be dangerously effective. So if you're attacking, please, just once in a while, look behind you. Thank you for watching, gentlemen. My name's Boo, and if you know me well enough by now, you know that I like LMGs and closing with a bang, or a 5-man spray. I hope you enjoyed this little subway tear-up, and while it might have been console, it was fucking good fun. So thank you for watching, and goodbye for now.